Almost missed us, Joel. Almost.
You an adopted northerner now?
No, well, this is still quite far away from where I live, I think. I don't really know the north that well, but make it to know it, mate.
Where do you say the north starts?
Bristol. North of Bristol. Just 7.5 hours travel.
Welcome to York, welcome to the north of England. We're going to have 2 mornings of training, tomorrow morning and Friday morning, which are going to set us up for the sprint finish. So, next 2 mornings, let's get right, let's train those. We're ready to go next week.
So, my name's Mark, director of cookery school. Going to be doing a really nice steak class. But basically you have to cook your own dinner, so make sure you do a good job. Okay? So I'm going to guide you step by step, make sure you guys get a really nice bit of dinner towards the end.
Who's the head chef in this relationship?
Who do you think, mate?
I'm the giver. Fred, you sure last life, and I mean it now, genuine, otherwise I'm going to go way too far. Okay, do you understand? Are you clear? Yeah, chef. Yeah, chef. Just square that off with a ribeye, please, bro.
Do we have to wash up?
Good. We're sharing salt, right? Yeah? We're sharing salt. Go off, Ken. You Seuss. Is that what they're called? Seuss. Get some oil. You just get some oil in there. He's Seuss. No, you mean Seuss. Seuss. So thanks, George. Chuck some oil in that. Yeah. Like you there, Curry.
We haven't got an extraction fan over here, boss.
Well, I found horseradish in my garden. I thought it'd be a great idea to make horseradish. I had to wear ski goggles and a snorkel to offset, because horseradish is quite volatile. But I didn't know that, so my kitchen was like, I couldn't go into my kitchen for like 3 days maybe, because it just stunk of horseradish. I had to clean my teacups because my tea tasted horseradish. It was ridiculous. Look at the notes I've taken.
I reckon we could be on MasterChef. This is
MasterChef duo.
yeah, this is me and Finn are like a duck to water.
Yeah.
How sad and pathetic.
Red wine Jew. They've seen better days.
Did it take your courage?
Semolina, mate. You ever have semolina at school?
Admin.
That's what that looks like. I've over-egged on the time, I think. But I just cut it up, that's what it says.
Oh my good lord. We just chucked a tree in our casserole. This is class.
Most of the boys are doing really well. There's a couple of slightly dubious steaks, not quite hot enough, but yeah, overall, I think they're doing well. Smashing it, and as you can see, it does look delicious, perfectly cooked.
In straight in the mouth, look.
Cheers.
Shirley here, you got your ribeye there. and then I'm just going to dump this on the top.
Shirley, is that what?
A couple of Shirleys, yeah. Shirley.
That's the best thing about cooking yourself, like, just make it up as you go along. I'm proud of that.
Bon appetit.
Just before we get going, we're up north and we know that we're a lot more fun than the southerners, so I thought we'll have some fun while we're up here. Is everyone alright if we have a forfeit for this week? Yeah. Right, so I think the forfeit is that everyone's name in the hat, management, everyone included. Whoever gets pulled out has to buy full York City football kit, and every time we leave the hotel in the next couple of days, shops downstairs. Are we all in? Anybody want to opt out? Right, we'll pull it at the end of this. Boots, shin pads, yes. Right, so we'll get the names in the hat sorted. everyone in at the end of this piece. Can you buy the rugby league kit? George, if your name comes out, you can buy the rugby league kit. Here we go. We've got a hat ready as well. Hat ready. I'm desperate for 40. I'll be honest, I'm desperate for 40. Here we go, right. Do you like me putting the name out? You alright, boys? Or you want get someone else to do it? Captain, up you come, pick a name, please.
Harry Randall.
Rigged, mate. There was 50 names of Harry Randall in there, and obviously I got picked. I should have known. As soon as he said it, I should have known something was up.
All I will say is, I ran Ridge, Genji said pre-meeting, it's rats. As soon as Wiggy said it. What size are you gonna get?
It's,
extra large, my bag is fit.
I might have to get. I could go in the XL boys just to save myself a bit of money.
No, you might as well get the whole stash, bro. I'm talking trackies, top.
Genji, no.
No, I meant.
No, you've blown it, JVP.
I'll go for the door.
I'll be keeps. No,
Good
keeps, mate. It's very exciting brand of football.
Now you're on your knees and you wail the moan while I celebrate when I take the throne. It's over now. You guys should have known the town. Too late. You're going down. I'm winning every battle that I'm in it. Cause I keep swinging till the heads get spinning. I'm gonna put the fire on the pots. Add a little fuel to the sun. Rise and turn it up. Till the temperature's high and you burn it up. Let the whole group fry.
We've come to the north so that the people up here that are 4 or 5 hours away from London who don't get a chance to see the lads train, the lads work, they get a chance Friday to watch the lads go at it. I think my earliest memories are when England did play a couple of games up north when I was a youngster, and those are the ones that I went to. I think they played at Anfield and Huddersfield. I remember going to those games, so any opportunity we get to show what the lads can do in front of people who don't normally get a chance is awesome. We get to spend a bit of time together in a different environment, get to go and explore. These boys, whenever they get away from our normal bases, are a group that gets out. So whether they're in New Zealand and going fishing, or whether in York and going to coffee shops and seeing the nice scenery, then they'll get out and about.
That'll fit, wouldn't it? That'll be cheap as well, mate.
Just one of these, please. Thank you.
Oh, mate, maybe. Oh, mate, I have to get that to go out in.
Yeah, that's actually nice.
Nice, mate.
How much is it?
Yeah, how much is that?
Doesn't have a price, actually.
Yeah, that's a shame.
No, you have to get that. That's actually
Yeah,
nice.
that's actually smart, isn't it?
Nice. Yeah, this one.
Oh, that's actually nice. Yeah. Yeah, but they got the shorts to go with it.
Yeah,
and the socks. No, that's too big, mate. That's too big.
I think that's fine, Rand.
Right, so should I go small or extra small shorts?
Well, I don't know. Maybe try them on.
I can't just take my trousers off.
Have you got anything underneath?
No.
In a small thing. Oh, mate, they're nice.
Yeah, they're. Are they?
Yeah, and then you fold them over, I reckon. I think you should wear it out as well.
What, into the bus?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's nice.
That's
nice,
perfect.
mate.
That's perfect. Right. That's nice. It's banging. That is really nice. Am I going to have to get it?
Yeah, you have to
get paid tomorrow. So like.
And also, you can 100% get them to pay for you. This.
Right, go on then. I've been tempted.
Yeah, that as well.
Yeah.
Quickly then, quickly. Sorry, I'm getting changed in the local store. Oh, I need to pay for it first.
What if it doesn't go through?
Take tags off. That's nice. That's actually a nice top, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really nice.
That is smart.
Official merchandise.
Right, cameras off for a second. I got the undershorts on, ready to go as well. Wait, when's York's next game? They need like a.
Playing Tuesday.
Oh, Rand, you look sick, mate. That's actually good.
Yeah, 1-2.
By the way, have you even tried this on?
No?
Why have you gone extra small? I can go.
Extra small, perfect, look.
Tiny.
Can I change this for a small?
Oh no, Rand, you just get in this picture with that. Or do you want me in it as well?
Yeah, for both of you, yeah, that'd be great.
And one on his own?
Yeah, one.
Can you take a picture of him and send it to us?
We need that, here.
Nice shirt on.
And it probably didn't cost that much being like large boys and that.
Yeah, right. No VAT, there's no VAT on that, is there?
I actually look alright, didn't you? Do you think or not?
Yeah, I think you look good.
Nice.
We're going to the little Roman section. So, Roman section, there's what's left of Eboracum is what the Romans called it. So there's four. All I know is there's four names for York. It was the Romans called it Eboracum, then the Saxons came over and named it Etherwich, and then the Vikings came and took it and named it Jorvik, and now we're finally where we are calling it York. So we're going to the little Roman column there, which is, I think it's probably what's left, what's only just left of Roman York, and it's just outside the cathedral. And as we were saying earlier, it's quite big. Well, I love history. I'm completely obsessed with history. The big thing that I like about York is there's just like an amalgamation of like Romans, Vikings, Saxons, English Civil War history. There's sort of the castle up the road, and we went past it the other day, and I was just like Googling it. Yeah, I just love it up here, and all the old buildings. So over there is Constantine the Great. If you want to zoom into that statue, if you can. Everyone thinks he's from York. Well, he's not actually from York. He was first made emperor in York. So when he was out fighting the Picts and the Germans, or the Germans were another tribe, sort of anything above the Rhine, he was basically fighting in Britain, Germany, France. So he was found out that his father died in York when he was fighting the Picts, and he was sort of consecrated as a Roman emperor. So he was the first Roman emperor ever consecrated in Britain, and he was Constantine the Great. So he was very famous Roman emperor. If we're going on a away trip to something like that, I will download the Wikipedia page of the history of that place that I'm going to. So we went to Bordeaux or Toulouse, and I just Google the hell out of it and just need to know everything historical wise. So
where does this passion for history come from?
I played a lot of Age of Empires when I was a kid. Rome Total War, a lot of stuff like that. I don't know. I think it's like why we are here is that's history, isn't it? And I think like stuff like this is just sort of influences like why we're here in the first place, and makes you think how like a slight change in history, you wouldn't be here, I wouldn't be here, or that could be not a camera, it could be I don't know, it could be something like that. You know, I don't know, it was just all kind of random stuff, but I just love history because of the repercussions it has on the now and stuff like that. Yeah. We had the Fallow Week here last year, and I loved it so much, and I felt like I didn't do it properly. Sort of doing what I'm doing this afternoon, just sort of like, oh hey, that's cool. And then as soon as my first week off I got, or the weekend off, I went back up with my missus and bored her with all the history facts, and I don't think she had a good time, but I don't think she did anything she wanted to do, because I was like, yeah, we're going here. So that's the column, what's left of it. Because I was thinking about how mental the Roman Empire was. It's the fact that they have like a column here, and I went on holiday in Portugal and they had another column in Portugal, and I was like, why would you spend all your time in the north of England, or in England in general, when you've got all these nice, like the Greek islands? Why didn't you spend time in the Greek islands just chilling? Probably that.
How often do you think about the Roman Empire?
That's another fantastic question. Not as much as I should. My mind is elsewhere sometimes. I think about the Roman Empire probably about twice a day. Yeah, probably twice a day.
the way you look at the Premiership, there's a lot of southern based teams. Like we only have 2 teams that you'd probably consider northern in the Premiership, with Newcastle and Sale. So to sort of bring England rugby up to the north probably just advertises a bit more to a different part of the country. Like I remember when I was probably 8 or 9, England came and played at Old Trafford against Argentina, I think, and that was probably the last time I remember an England game, apart from a World Cup warm-up game, being up north. So that was obviously a special day for me, and I remember that. Still sits true with me now that it was a great occasion for English rugby. But yeah, I just think it attracts a whole different crowd that may feel a little bit isolated from the game when there's so many southern teams and not as many northern teams. Well, for me, the north's my home, so I'm obviously going to be a bit more biased towards it. I think that there's obviously a lot of nice people here. You get a lot of smiles, a lot of hellos and stuff like that, which, I mean, I can't speak bad on the south, but I feel like it's very common up here, so that's obviously something that sits true with me. And I also just think that it probably gets a bad rep a little bit in terms of the weather, and it is cold and it can rain a little bit, but for me it's where I feel at home, and it's a comfortable place to live, so that's why I enjoy it. It's a good time to have a follow week for us because we've come off the back of a tight win, 2 tight wins as well, but this week against Scotland was a very tight win, could have gone either way, but it's good to sort of reset and analyse what went well and what we can sort of work on. So we've had a few honest conversations about the way the game went and what lads sort of felt like and how the general feel was from the game. But it's good that this time to reassess, and Steve's calling it the sprint finish. We've got 2 more games in 2 weeks. It's just going to come thick and fast. So being able to sort of reassess and reset for this week is going to be good for us. York's obviously a different place for us firstly, so it changes the feel, it changes the vibe in camp. Like you don't just want to be sat in the same place doing the same thing week in, week out. So to come somewhere else is massive. It obviously connects us with a whole different fan base as well. With the open training session this week, we get to see a lot of northern fans that we might not normally see at Allianz Stadium just because of the travel. But then going into this week, it really just allows us to kick on, no game, really hard 2 training sessions and be ready for the final games. I was here for the only open training session last year, and to see the amount of names that were there, loving it, supporting it, like that Dan Cole fan club or whatever it was a special memory for everyone. But just to see all those people and to see how connected they felt to England rugby, even though they were so far away from the stadium, it was so good to see how many fans we had up north as well as down south.
An open session here in York. In terms of physically, probably our highest volume session in terms of running loads and volume, which is important for us because we want to make sure we try and get a little bit fitter, a little bit sharper before we get into test week again next week. So we wanted to push it today again. We got challenged in different ways with having less numbers, having bigger spaces. So it was important for us, yeah. I thought the boys really ripped in. I thought we got a lot out of it. Yeah, brilliant turnout for us. To have this many people come and watch us train and be interested in the team is amazing, to be honest with you. I think the boys appreciate it. I thought training went up another level because of it. So we're just thankful for the support wherever we go. We're obviously up here in York, on this occasion, but anywhere we go, the support we receive is amazing, and we just want to repay these guys back by winning games and playing good rugby.
And a nice short trip home for you as well.
Nice short trip home. Jump on the train, hopefully be back in about an hour or so. Makes a change, mate. I'm usually 4.5 hours on the road, so it'll be nice.
Yeah, good.